Alright, hey guys, PacksForAll, welcome back to another DragonFable video. This fine either Monday/Tuesday day. Yes, I know I did promise that this part should be coming out on a Monday, but I did go to a concert over the weekend. I was rather tired, so I ended up recording this the following day. But yeah, we are here and we are proceeding into Solemn Esca. Hey, I keep on forgetting the name, but we're at this portion right here in book 3, and from the looks of it, yeah, I'm gonna do primarily half of this because it is kind of confusing. I probably should look at a better guide because some of the quest names have changed. So I'm just gonna do half of this, and then next video I'm gonna do the second half, and then just proceed on there. And then afterwards, I think from the looks of it, looking at the timeline in the description, it says to do basically some of these quests right here. Because yeah, in the Atomics Saga area right here, it goes on. So I completed this portion already. But as you can see, it goes on to Ravenloft. This is a small little side quest from what it looks like. Doesn't take too long. And then if you proceed over here, Secundus. But it also mentions doing the Voeir quest, like the first Soul Weaver. So we shall see about that. And I'm also kind of excited. But at the same time, 13th, I know nothing about this. But again, this is the thing about this game is that like you don't know anything about a quest, but it still like it blows your brains. It blows your brains out. Yeah, that's a kind of a weird analogy, but you know what I mean. It's just like you don't know what you're expecting, and then it just exceeds your expectations. And then in rare circumstances, especially with Atomic Saga, you have high expectations and it still somehow exceeds it, which is pretty nice. This is why I love this game a lot. But yeah, we're just gonna be primarily doing Solemn Esca for this week, and hopefully we can finish it in this week. But yeah, without further ado, a lot of talking, gonna get right into it. First quest, Smoke in the Trees. Also, Kara Sulema is in our party. Can't wait to see what she does. One of my watchers has brought disturbing news to me regarding a nearby village. It's time to see the actions of the rose for yourself. Alright, here we go. Also, I love this music. Like, whatever library like they use for these musics, like, if they compose themselves, then props to the composer. Oh, shit. This guy looks like a villain. Acanthus. Oh, I've heard about him. Heard about this guy. All we have are rumors and whispers. How have they not been found by now? What the heck is this? I apologize, General Acanthus, but since we have orders not to interfere with Falcon Reach, it's hard to track their scouts. Excuses, Z. That's all you ever have for me. Is Z related to the bounty hunter? Because in AQ Road, there's a vampire hunter named Z. Is there any relation? I can send patrols into the swamps, but we can't just keep sending troops in. Few, if any, make it out, and any maps we make are inaccurate the next time we try. It is not enough. Ever since we crushed the sanctuary, the wind has been an annoyance. The buzzing mosquito that threatens to breed. I don't care if you have to burn the swamp and all in it to the ground. They must be eliminated now, before word of their cause spreads further. Get out from behind your desk, and do not fail me, Z. This guy looks like an edgier Galanoth. I will not, General. Such filth must be swept away. The reach of the rose cannot be stopped by mere insects. Oh my gosh, this guy looks so hardcore, man. I wish we had more characters with like very like buff armor, like just like very bulky armor. We have our orders. Our scouts have been monitoring the location of Clocken settlement on the edge of Betrabunk Swamp. According to some of our guests from the town, they occasionally make contact with the rebellion. Our orders are to capture as many Clocken as possible and destroy the settlement. When the rebellion shows up to save the day, we will capture them as well. We're destroying the settlement, sir? Yes, soldier. Some of you are new recruits who haven't been on the receiving end of the rebellion attacks. These settlements of magical creatures are fronts for trading grounds for Vin forces. They fill the heads of these animals with lies and deceit to gain their trust. We must detain them and rehabilitate them all. Any other questions? No. Very well. Move out. This guy's clearly special. He has hair. Recently, there have been some disturbing reports from our ally, Nikki. Nikki? She is a very secretive mage who joined our cause some time ago. Her specialties of stealth and scouting have proven useful. I fear that the effects of her actions may have been indirectly detected by the Rose, however. So, she's a spy? What was in her reports? Wait a minute, do I know those legs? The Rose has apparently been targeting a Clockin village in the swamp, observing and occasionally taking captives. Wait, never mind. I knew that person. Nikki has been evacuating the few she can while trying to remain undetected, but it seems that a larger Rose force is now on the way. Lady Kara! Is everything alright, Boat? What's the matter? Nikki has returned! She's injured, but the news from my village, my family... Nikki's back? But she was supposed to be keeping watch. She says the Rose attacked and she couldn't stay hidden. When I heard, I ran as fast as I could. I left my family behind to come to your Vind. Please, you must save them! I see. It seems the Rose has acted much quicker than we expected. We must put a stop to this at once. You wanted to see evidence of the evils of the Rose. Gary Gordonson, you're welcome to join me. Sure. Please, Boat, do not worry. We will do everything in our power to save what we can. In the past, before I was frozen, I had to deal with Clockin ambushes and annoyances on my adventures. I didn't know they could talk. Not that they gave me much of a chance to try. Yeah, I just killed them, man. I just slaughtered them without a second's notice. I just saw them and just like committed a hate crime. Just as there are humans who commit great evils, they're tribes and are full of hatred. As the Clockin are normally so secluded, it makes sense that you've only had poor encounters with the ones you've met in the past. I see. It's me just sweating like... I totally thought they were evil. Yeah, it's just slaughtering innocent Clockins. Yeah. Like, Well, let's get going and say the ones we can. Maybe I can learn more about them in the future. Yeah. Oh, this is great. A great start. Oh, okay, so we got Kara on our team. Also, I got this new trinket. It's from the previous quest. Summon Visit Lane. Interesting. I never really used this button. But let's see how effective this is. Oh, wait, hold up. What the fuck? That's actually so cool. I need to start using more trinkets. Oh my gosh. That's cool. I mean, it did some decent damage. Let's see what Kara has. She has a stun. Okay, that's pretty useful. Triple strike. Nature force. Damn. Overkill. Nice. Oh my gosh, look at these burnt trees. Truly a heinous act. We're too late. We got here as fast as we could. But we weren't fast enough. The poor Clockin. Over here, found some rebels. Oh shit. Alright, you two, you're under arrest by an authority of the Rose of Swordhaven, under suspicion of banditry and unauthorized magic use. Come along quietly for questioning, or things will have to get rough. Oh, I guess things will get rough. Okay, part 2 of the quest. Nice. Alright, here we go. I think we're done here. Let's go before... No. Not one step closer. This isn't what I signed up for. Who are you? My name is Carrot. When I signed up to join the Rose, I didn't realize this is what I'd be doing. I thought I would be protecting Greenguard, like the Guardians, not burning down villages. And yet, here you are. You didn't try to stop them? I know I can't make this right, Please let me go. I'll give you anything you want. Here, I have the location of where we took the Clockin, and other prisoners too. It's a small facility in the forest outside Swordhaven. I swear, I didn't know the Rose was like this. Then why not leave? Why not take action? I have a family in Swordhaven. I can't just leave them behind. Even if you don't believe me, this isn't what I wanted. Nice, good on you. Kara? Let him run. He poses no threat to us. But this... I mean, this could be still an ambush. You never know. It appears as though we still have a chance to save these poor souls, and possibly others. Will you join us, Gary Gordonson? After what we've seen here today? Sure, absolutely. Nice, we got some loot. Or not that bad of a quest. Kind of long, but yeah, nevertheless, let's proceed on to the next one. The border prison. We are going to the border. Border patrol. I sent some of my watchers to look into the location that the Rose Soldier Carrot directed us toward. It's a prison on the border of the swamp, and it's where the Clockin and other prisoners have been taken as well. Are you with us? Yes, I am. Thank you for agreeing to join us on this mission, Gary Gordonson. Now that we are, now that we know where the Clockin were taken, thanks to that Rose Soldier Carrot, it's time for us to strike. I noticed a lot of the Vind preparing for battle. Are they to come with us? only as backup. We sent some scouts ahead, and the facility seems to be much more than simply a prison. It's a fortress. Assaulting it with the few resistant members we have now would likely cause undue attention. However, if a pair of renegades were to slip in on the breeze, well, I trust your capabilities and mine, and I'd rather not risk my people unnecessarily. You can count on me. I'm glad to hear it. After we've gathered the attention of the Rose inside the fort, we'll have a group of scouts waiting outside to escort any liberated prisoners. With any luck, they'll be able to make it back here before the Rose can call in reinforcements. So, shall we? Ara! Oh gosh, Ogoric. Nice. Please tell me, is Alani among the prisoners you intend to rescue? Ogoric, you must calm yourself. Take a breath. I cannot say for certain if she is in the fortress, Ogoric, but you have my word that if she is there, we will find her. Thank you. I must believe in you, and Gary Gordonson. If you seek her, she has red hair, bright like orchids, and you will know her too by her defiant will. She is strong. She is my everything. Oh, Ogoric. I don't want to make any false promises. I can only imagine this is one Rose prison among many. Yeah, dude, I'm just like flashbacks to freaking Draconan's backstory. Like, yeah, dude, I didn't even make a promise to him, but he turned into a villain because I failed to save his family. So I'm not gonna make any promises just in case you can potentially become a villain later on. But we will do what we can. I understand, but I cannot help but be hopeful once again. If with your aid, Kara is willing to make such a move against the Rose, then I hold on to the knowledge that, if not today, then one day we may be reunited. Thank you, Gary Gordonson. Nice. Word of your return is spreading, Gary Gordonson, and bringing with it a beacon of hope. The whispers of the return of the hero follow the wind wherever it goes, and the hope you inspire draws others to join the wind. But such talk can wait until after. Are you prepared, Gary Gordonson? Yes. Let's do this. The prison won't know what hit it. Prison break. You gotta love these types of these missions. Oh gosh, look at this. Killing another clock-in, another hate crime. But this one, I have an excuse for this one. This one's being mind controlled. Yes, that's why they have bracelets. Totally. They're totally just not a wandering clock-in. Trying to escape or something. And I feel like the most humane thing to do here is just put it out of its misery. Yes. I'm not capturing it, not trying to save him or her, but just, yeah, you're dead. Oh gosh, that was awful. Sleepy guard. It's a nice day for guard duty, isn't it? Quiet and lazy, just like the way it should be. Here. Hey, what do you think that cloud looks like? Which one? That one over there. Wait, no, it looks just like a Moglin. A Moglin? I thought it looked like Lady Jaanya. Damn. Serves you right. Something's not right. The creatures we fought on the way here, they were chained. Yes, I can't imagine they were fighting of their own will. And if the path of such atrocity leads here, then we may be stepping into something even more heinous than we expected. What is the Rose doing? This is nothing like what I saw in the Sand Sea. It's horrible. I cannot see Jaanya approving such methods. But if not her, then who? Regardless of the Rose's internal politics, we cannot stand for this. When we head in, we'll split up. I'll tackle the upper floors if you'll get the ground floor and any dungeons. We shall leave a pathway of safety for the prisoners in our wake. When you're done, meet me back out here with the scouts and the prisoners. Understood. Nice. Oh, here we go. You're here to rescue us? Then you must be from the Vind. Yes. I'm here to save you all. Oh, here we go. Some enemies. Some people have to rescue. Everyone else got taken upstairs. We're the only ones left down here. Nice. Who the fuck is this guy? Yes, the other southern tribe. Oh, okay. Okay, they imprisoned the furry. Okay, good to know. Good to know they exist in the world of lore. There are furries. Nice. Oh, this is Origic? I forgot his name. This is potential wife. Are you Alani? Who's asking? I appreciate that you unlocked my cell, but that doesn't mean I know you. Red hair? Check. Strong will? Check. Yep. Ogoric's description is right on. I'm Gary Gordonson. Ogoric's been worried sick about you, you know? He made it then. That big softy. Yes, I am Alani. Thank you for the rescue. When I stood against the Rose, I thought I'd never. It's waiting for you, with the Vind, the resistance. Are you fit to move? I can manage. Then let's get you out of here. I've had enough of this cell. Some fresh air sounds wonderful. Who's this guy? Ah, took you so long. Oh, okay. Is this all of them? And where's Kara? I'm sorry. I assume you're leading the scouts? I don't believe we've met. I am Tyvis Heil. You are Gary Gordonson. Now, if the pleasantries are out of the way, what of Kara? We split up when we entered their fortress. If she hasn't come back out yet, then you better go back in and find her. You will send back the weak and wounded immediately, but this can't have been all of the prisoners. No, certainly not. I'll find out what happened to Kara and all of the other Clocken. Do hurry. This guy feels like a villain. It's my villain intuition. Nice, complete quest. You found Alani and some other prisoners, but many Clocken are still missing, and Kara hasn't come out yet. Time to go back in. Alright, jumping into the next quest, Chains of Command. Once Alani is safe, find me and we'll face the monster that's been making the shackles. Here we go, office. Time to find Kara and rescue the rest of the Clocken. Here we go, found her. Nice. Pretty easy. Please, Magus, can't you see the pain you're causing them? Taking their families, their freedom? This is beyond cruel. ... And yet, such cruelty has delivered to me exactly what I desired, exactly as planned. You'll not capture any more innocents. Capture? Capture? The latest iteration of my anti-magic shackles don't merely capture. By redirecting a being's natural flow of magic to the shackles, they're not only captured, but placated. Pliable. It's awful. It's Golomancy, and it's brought you here, the leader of your little rebellion. The breeze, was it? You put the Clocken and others through so much pain. Just to reach me? Of course. If we couldn't locate you, we just have to poke and prod what we could find. And sooner or later, the traitor, Karat, served his role well, too. Led you right here. Akanthus was right, yet again. I can't let you continue this. This has to stop. Bah! Clearly you aren't going to submit peacefully. Guards, seize her! What's up? Oh no, you don't! No, it can't be! You're gone! Frozen! Nope. Do you know me? But if... No. Akanthus didn't tell me about this! Guards! Guards! Damn, dude. This guy really hates me. Don't let him escape! I'll protect the prisoners. Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of guys. The Golomancer fled back through the fort. These Clocken must be my priority. Go! Alright, go over here. Oh, shit. I have to go this way? Okay. Oh, here we go. Always meddling. Always in my way! Hey, stop. You're pretty fast for an old guy. Wait, have we met before? Have we ever met? It is I, Zad, Golomancer. Yeah, I have no idea who you are. Good. For you? Well, you're not getting away, Zad. We'll see about that. Golems, to me! Oh shit, wait a minute. These golems look familiar. Is this related to, forgot her name, Raven? Wasn't she like, didn't her parents get attacked and killed by some of these golems? And now, to make my escape! Nice. Tisk. Here we go, battle. Oh my gosh, the design looks very scary though. I do like this design, that face, man. These guys, they're a joke. They cannot compete against me, Gary Gordonson, Master Soul Weaver. At this point, I've committed to the Master Soul Weaver persona. I know I probably should use more classes. Like I looked at, I think it's called not Bounty Hunter, something Hunter. I saw that class. And I think somebody mentioned it as well. I might try that out eventually. It does look pretty cool. But personally, like just balancing like my personal life and stuff, I don't really have much time to like actually grind out. But from the looks of it, it's not as crazy as AQ Worlds. Because AQ Worlds grinding for certain classes, especially endgame classes, it's gonna take you like 40 to 50 hours if you don't bot. And I just never botted, which I mean, yeah. Okay, so there you are. As you can see, the Clocken and I have made it out safely. What of Z? The coward fled behind his soldiers and golems. I'm sorry, Kara. Most importantly, we've saved all the Clocken and prisoners we could. What of the fort? Now that it's empty, could the Vin take it over? A tempting idea, but we weren't prepared to do so. We don't have the forces necessary to hold it. The Rose will be back with reinforcements before long. And should we try to hold the fort, it will just give them another reason to ply Swordhaven for resources. Come, Gary Gordonson. Let us return to Solon Eska before we must fight our way back. Okay. Oh shoot, Akanthus. Also, I remember Zad now. He's the creep that tried touching Twilly. I remember that. You had her, Z. You had her, and you let her slip away on the wind. I apologize, General. I couldn't have planned for Gary Gordonson. Gary Gordonson. Gary Gordonson. You'll have to tell me more about this. Gary Gordonson. But worry not, Z. Your shackles aren't the only way to control creatures. Diplomacy, alliances, history, and politics. General, but a backup plan is always welcome, just in case. Fit those shackles of yours. Or dragons. Oh gosh, dude, he's truly the edgier and villain version of Galanoth. The Clocken have been rescued, but it seems the conflict will only escalate from here. Anyways, next quest, Haven on the horizon. Ah, good timing, Gordonson. One of the Clocken leaders has just arrived. I imagine she'd want to thank you personally. I don't know, man. I slaughtered a lot of Clockens. Just letting you know. Back in my day. Then it is true? Our people are saved? Yes, Bajaku. Thanks to the brave efforts of Gary Gordonson and the others of the Vind. Ah, yes, Gary Gordonson. This is Bajaku. She is Kuyo of the Guakia. So formal, Kara. Hello, Gary Gordonson. You may consider me a leader of the Clocken that you saved. She looks so uninterested. Look at those eyes. Thank you, Gary Gordonson, for saving my people. It's nice to meet you, Bajaku, and I couldn't just stand by and let the Rose do whatever they want. I'm glad I could be of assistance. But this Rose... They kidnap and enslave us because of our magic? What has magic done that has offended them so? For many of the Rose, magic has been the source of pain, of suffering, and heartbreak. For their leader, most of all, by suppressing magic in their minds, they decided to make everything right, safe, and balanced. Then they must be misguided. Loss and pain is tragic, but they are a part of the natural order of life. If they believe magic to be the cause of their woes, then they seek the impossibility. Wise words, Kuya Bajaku. We of the Vind agree. If the Rose truly seeks such a ravenous dream, then the Guakia will never be safe. Indeed, as we have seen recently, the Rose will not be content to leave you be. Do you think you could convince the other Clocken leaders and villages to join ranks with us? With ease, the Rose threatens us all. Thank you, Bajaku. No, thank you, Gary Gordonson. With a strong, worthy fighter like yourself, the Clocken will be lining up to fight at your side. I just like to imagine she's like holding in inner anger, knowing that I killed like hundreds of her race. It's like, yeah, I don't forget. Around 8 years ago, you were known as Gary Gordonson, the Clocken Slayer, and yes, we never forget that. Who the fuck is this? Apologies for the interruption. I bring urgent word of Rose troop movements. Ah, Nikki. Oh yeah, it's Nikki. Okay. There's no need to apologize. Report. Rose units have started making their way in the direction of Buokia villages. Then I must be off. The Guakia shall not stand by. One moment, Bajaku. There is more. Kara, their target may be the Buokia, or they may have found the Haven. I see. Mirtha has reported an unusual gathering of dragons nearby as well. She is keeping a watchful eye on them for now. But if the Rose and the dragons have allied, then this is grave news. We must warn them and begin preparations. I'm sorry, what's going on? This talk of dragons makes my fur stand on end. Right, I apologize, but we must be brief. Gary Gordonson, this is Nikki. She is a spy I mentioned to you before, who warned us of the Rose attack on the Guakia. Nikki, you've seen Gary Gordonson, have you not? Indeed. Your actions live up to their stories. It's finally nice to meet you, Nikki. Now, the Haven is a hidden fort where a local group of Dravir have lived for quite some time in peace. I've also killed a lot of Dravir, by the way. Okay, we've tried making inroads into the alliances with them, but so far most of our efforts have been rebuffed. They do trust our ally, Mirtha, however, so she may be our way in. For reasons that would take too long to explain in full at the moment, if dragons were to find them, it would spell disaster for their people. But the Buokia Clocken seem to be in the path of the Rose as well. We must not let what happened to Guakia happen again. Understood. We will head for Buokia Clocken first, but we don't have the forces to escort them all back to Solneska and defend the Haven as well. We'll somehow have to convince the Dravir to provide sanctuary. There's no other option. I shall accompany you. You may need me to convince the Buokia to the truth of your words. We have no time to lose. I shall notify Tyvius of our plans to begin mobilization of Vind forces towards the Haven. Right, let's get moving. A lot of dialogue, dude. Holy crap, this is going to be very dialogue heavy. It's 52 minutes. From the time I'm recording this video, it is currently 52 minutes. And with that being said, gosh, dude, I don't want to make this a part 3, a 3-parter, but I might have to. Given the length, like we're at the 4th quest and it's already 52 minutes. And if it keeps up this rate, I'm going to be recording for like probably like around 2 hours. So Yeah, I might stop after 2 more quests. We shall see, but yeah, I don't want to make it too long. Again, I don't want to make these parts way too long. So with that being said, I might be forced to make this a 3-parter. Yeah, a lot of content in this area, which is pretty nice, but at the same time, a lot of talking. A lot of talking and a lot of questing. Clocking of Bokia, it is I, Kuja Bajaku. Hearken to my words. An impending doom is coming that threatens to destroy your village and steal away your lives. You must hurry, pack what you absolutely need, and come with us to safety. Kuja Lahaku has not yet returned from her parley. Lahaku did what? She really went to parley with the Rose? I warned her. She thought that perhaps our village may be spared if she told them of the Dravir. No, no, no! The Rose will not stop with the Haven. Your village is still in danger. The Gwakia suffered greatly at the hands of the Rose. Our village burnt, people enslaved. You must not trust them. Kuja Lahaku and her guards have not even returned. Foolish Bokai, do you not understand? As you say, Kujo, we will follow. Damn. Well done, Bajaku. Nikki, without your presence, I doubt we could have convinced them otherwise. Where to next? The Haven? Yes. Nikki, go on ahead. We will catch up to you when the Bokia are ready to go. Understood. The Rose will be here before long. Oh, stubborn Bokia, pack faster! Nice. Is that the quest? Oh, shoot. Got some nice music. Here we are. Nikki should be waiting for us just inside. We're here? But where is it? Observe. Magic. This is just like in Harry Potter. Well, come on, all of you. Hurry on through. Right. Let's go, everyone. Oh, is this a Dravir? Dude, they got a glow up. Holy crap. And these are the refugees you spoke of? So many clocking. You must let us in. The Rose pursues them even now. And you led them to us? As I've said, that's the least of your worries. The dragons, and as I've told you, Lady Maritha has yet to return from. I heard you were looking for me? Srazahin? Lady Maritha. Let them through. They speak the truth. At once, my lady. Nice. Pretty good. Honestly, okay. Next quest might be the last one. Yeah. Again, I want to keep this kind of short. I'm already gonna guesstimate that this video is probably gonna be like, what, 30-ish minutes? Around there. But yeah, last quest, and the next video, I'm gonna get most of these done. And then following Monday, gonna finish it up. And then, yeah, after that, just proceed onwards. But, alright. Next quest, Caught in a Vice. The threat to Haven is imminent. We have to convince the Dravir to accept our alliance before it's too late. Oh, here they are. Got the classic Dravir right there. Welcome to Sword... I keep saying Sword... Fuck, I didn't mean to press that. Keep saying Sword Haven. It's good to see you safe, Maritha. This is Gary Gordonson, the hero of Falcon Reach. It's nice to meet you, Maritha. Every time I think of her, I think of food. If you ever had garlic mazithra, it's pretty good. Anyways, likewise, I've heard many stories of your exploits before you were frozen. I look forward to working with you. Maritha is a Dragon Lord, and together her partner, Odone? Yes, she has been helping us to protect Haven and the Dravir who live here. And it seems we've finally been able to open the doors, although I do wish it was under less dire circumstances. Lady Maritha and Odie, yes, have shown themselves worthy of our respect. But your Vin have done nothing but bring us rabble of Clockin. Liabilities. I apologize, Zrasini, but the Clockin had nowhere else to go. Should you have us, though, we will help you to defend the Haven as though it were our own. And in doing so, you brought the enemy closer to our walls. As guests of Lady Maritha, I will refrain from being disrespectful. I will take my leave, Lady Maritha. The guests are in your care. Nice. Kara, Gary Gordonson, please forgive Zrahini. I can't say his name. Zrasini. As Kara is well aware, most of the Dravir are slow to trust, and for a good reason. Their history is tragic and full of conflict. I understand their fear of betrayal all too well. Also, I killed a lot of their race as well. I've killed a lot of people in lore overall, so... I'm afraid I don't know much, if anything, about Dravir history. What happened to them? I happened. For most of their recorded existence, the Dravir were enslaved by dragons. Their recorded existence, that is. The dragons erased whatever culture had come before, and the Dravir only knew slavery and subservience. It It wasn't until the elemental wars over 1,000 years ago that some Dravir managed to escape, and even then, they were directionless. All they knew was slavery. Even now, there are Dravir who believe the dragons to be their creators, although some of the old artifacts we have discovered suggest otherwise. And while the rule of dragons is no longer as widespread as it once was, many Dravir still dread their return, and are thus exceptionally wary of any potential threats. It took me quite some time for them to trust me, and especially my dragon partner Adone, but that they could gives me hope that they may become great allies to the Vind in times to come. Wow, that really does explain a lot. I hope so. If what is said about you is true, I can only imagine you've come across enslaved or lost Dravir in your adventures. Yes, I sent them to another dimension. That's another world. I relieved their essence from this mortal plane. I certainly have clashed with them in the past, multiple times. Then they were given no choice but to fight, just as you were given no choice but to defend yourself. The Dravir here understand that and will not hold it against you. That's good, because I've wronged a lot of races. This history lesson has been wonderful, Maritha, but the rose offense is surely imminent. Do you have any word of the dragons? Yes, and it's not looking good. I don't know how, but they are definitely on the scent of Haven. I suspect the involvement of the Rose, while they do not have the means to communicate with the dragons, it's possible they're attempting to make use of them to entrap the Dravir into an alliance, or worse. We can't let that happen. If the Dravir happen to ally with the Rose, they'll end up like the Clocken. And on that front, it is unfortunate that you arrived before the Rose did. Or it is fortunate, not unfortunate. I can read. The fear of the dragons drives the Dravir to desperation, and we would rather have them turn to us than the Rose for aid. You make us sound so manipulative. I don't know if I'm comfortable with I'm stating facts of the situation. Manipulative or not, you are the leader of the Vind, Kara, and I suggest you take the opportunities that present themselves. Speaking of which, Gordonson, I have a task for you. The stories say that you are bonded with a dragon. Is that true? That's correct. Their name is Ruthir. And where's Ruthir at this moment? Probably taking a nap in Falconreach? Why? The Dravir were impressed with the bond I have with Adone, not of master and servant, but as partners and friends. Perhaps seeing you and Ruthir would earn you and the Vind more of their respect. But do hurry. I'm sure the Rose and the dragons will not wait for you to return. I'll do my best. In the meantime, we'll try to explain the situation to the Dravir. Maybe with some careful words, we can come to some agreement. One quick trip to Falconreach later. Hey, what's up, man? Look at me. I look so mischievous for some weird-ass reason. So, that's what's happening, and we could all use your help. I don't care if they're dragons or flowers. I'll stop the bad guys. The Rose aren't actually flowers. You met Magus Hansa, remember? She smelled like flowers, though. Did she? Wait, no. We can't get distracted. Come on, Ruthir. We've got Haven to defend. Let's do this. Nice. Oh, hey, Gordonson. Hey, Ruthir. Huh. I feel like I'm missing out on something big. Of course, ass. Of course, ass, as always. Here we go. Made it back in one piece. That is the reality of the situation, then. Yes, I apologize that the epicenter must fall on the Haven, but if the Rose is leading the dragons here, then we are caught in a vice, and it seems our wings are forced. The Clocken who are able will lend their aid. We have already pledged to the Vind, and as Dravir have given us shelter, no matter how reluctantly, we must repay that debt. We will defend the Haven whether you want us here or not. We'd prefer to be here with your blessing, though. It seems that though we have no choice. The Rose would threaten us with dragons, while you would take responsibility for your actions. The choice is clear. We of the Haven will accept your support. However, with such paltry numbers, I have little confidence in our success in fighting this battle on two fronts. No, even with your aid, this may still be hopeless. Hey, what's up, man? I brought my dragon with me. Am I late to the meeting? No, you're just in time, Gordonson. And this must be... I'm Ruthir. Hello. This is Ruthir? Surprised, purple lady? I mean no offense, but you sounded a lot larger in the stories. Oh no. Excuse me? I'll have you know that I'm still a growing young dragon, and I'm pretty ferocious. Gordonson, can I breathe fire in this one? Please. Please excuse my disrespect, mighty Ruthir. Gordonson, this young dragon is your friend? Yes, We've been through so much together, even saved the world a few times. The need for dragons to control and rule runs deep within them. That we have now seen another instance of dragon and person as friends is, haha, ahaha. I am ever amazed by the wonders that lore brings. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ruthier. Hello, lizard person. That's a slur. That's definitely a slur. With such allies, just ignoring him. With such allies at your side, our side, I think we might actually stand a chance. A small one, but let us prepare. All it took was Ruthier, man. He took one look and was like, okay, we might have a chance. Don't worry, we'll push back the rows. They won't breach the haven. It seems the Vin got to the Drevier settlement earlier than expected, General. And what of the dragons? Still hot on the trail we laid out for them, sir. A shame that the political option has been removed. Sir, prepare the forces to attack the haven, and when the dragons get there, see if you can put some of Z's new tools to work. Understood, sir. The sanctuary, the haven, wherever they flee, whatever they name it, they are the dangers to lore. Unpredictable pockets just waiting to explode. ... But of course you understand that. Do not fail me. I will not, General Contis, sir. Nice. Okay. Pretty good way to end it. So you've gained the trust of the Drevier with both the roads and dragons on the warpath. The haven must be defended. Nice. So we're gonna end the video there. Rather long, I think. If anything, around like 33 minutes. I think that's what it is. Like, yeah, raw footage wise, I've been recording for an hour and 20. Saga's been pretty good. In my opinion, not as great as the other ones, like Blood and Roses, as well as the Atomic Saga, but that might just be me. If anything, it will pick up later on. And I'm kind of curious to see Akantis. Yeah, I've heard a lot about him in Blood and Roses. He's kind of a dickhead, but yeah, nevertheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed this part. Next part, again, gonna get most of it done, and then Monday, finishing it up. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.